It is time for a preview of this month's FOX43 Book Club, where we highlight 3 books. 2 are spotlights that may be trending or maybe theme novels, and then 1 will be our main focus for the month.
And as April comes to a close, we're looking ahead at the books that we have selected for May. FOX43's Ally Debicki and Jennifer from the Kreutz Creek Library are joining us now live in the studio with more. Hey, happy National Library Week, first off. A great week to celebrate all the great things that libraries do.
Oh, absolutely. And I know we're excited because we have 3 new books that are just going to get everybody jazzed to read this month. And I mean, come on, we're excited. We have a bunch of good things to show here. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here today.
Absolutely. It's an absolute pleasure. And this is the one thing I love to do is talk about books.
I know. We were talking a little bit about it. So let's just get right on into it. First and foremost, those 2 spotlight picks we mentioned. Can you talk a little bit about those for us, please?
I can, yes. My first pick is a graphic novel adaptation of The Great Gatsby. Now, many of us read this in English Lit class as youth, and I'm really excited that the author and illustrator has translated this into a graphic novel form. Our teens use visuals and images to communicate, so this is a great retelling that makes it accessible to our Gen Z youth. The author has a dreamlike quality to some of the illustrations I'll just show.
Wow, yes. And this is a classic, right?
It is a classic, yes. So some of the metaphors that Fitzgerald uses, she takes literally. So at some points you will get characters with butterfly wings and people riding on pink clouds. So it's a real, it really sort of evokes the sort of ephemeral nature and time of the Jazz Age. So this is set in the 20s when there's lots of glitz and glamour and glittering things. So it's just a very wonderful, and I was really curious to see how it would translate. And it's just a fabulous
fabulous pick.
Yes.
I think this is great to get us started. Now we have this one here too. This one I think people are really going to like, because who doesn't need a good recipe at home, right?
Absolutely. This is Cook Korean. It is by Robin Ha. Our youth is interested in South Asian culture, and this is a comic book with recipes. It could also be a recipe book with comics. It's a great way for teens to learn about, for anyone to learn about cooking Korean food. It has an authentic quality to it. The author and illustrator taught herself how to cook. And as an artist and illustrator, she combined 2 passions to come up with Cook Korean. And one of the things I really like about this book is she also includes like mess-ups and fails.
Yeah.
So anyone, teens in particular, are, sometimes their self-confidence needs a boost. So to see that failing's okay, is very inspiring. For them to try different things.
Especially me in the kitchen, am I right? I mean, I feel like I always have a little misstep, but it always comes through in the end. Now, these are great. I love a little unique twist on something that's a classic, and then we also love a little recipe book. But let's get into what we have coming up for this month, right? We're going to be talking about Funny How Things Change by Melissa Wyatt. So tell us a little more about where the readers can get this book and more about the book itself.
The book is available in York County libraries. There are print copies and also ebook copies in our e-branch of the library through the app Libby. I have a huge soft spot for young adult literature. I worked with teens. But this has an appeal across the generations. The author is from York County, and she spent a lot of time in West Virginia, where the book is set. So the main character, Remy, is 17 years old, and he lives in a small West Virginia town, which is dominated by the mining industry. And this is the mining where they cut the top off a mountain and to remove the coal beneath. So it's kind of, pretty destructive to the landscape. So it's a double love story. So it's a story of first love and also love of the land. So Remy is at a crossroads. He is all set to go with his girlfriend, who's going to college in Pennsylvania. And at least he thought he was, until he meets a young artist who helps him see his town and his life and the landscape through different eyes.
Yes.
So it is, I totally fell in love with Remy.
Yes, I'm excited to get into this one myself. So, folks, if we want to talk more about the books that we have going on this month, you stay with us, because we have not only these books that we'll be discussing, but also our book from last month, Bachelor Girl by Kim Van Alcamada. We're going to be discussing that on our live chat over on Facebook here at 10 a.m. We also have loads of information on our website. We'll be talking more about that, and you can get to know the author there as well. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here today. We had such a blast.
Thank you for having me.